Hey guys, good morning. Happy Monday. Just finished cardio, so if I'm out of breath, please forgive me for that. Okay, so I'm going to bring something up. I'm going to get on my soapbox. And those of you that are my friends are probably on that same soapbox. So I'm probably preaching to the choir, but I'd appreciate your input. And so here goes. So Saturday night, I go to a club, and it's near closing time, and I run into a girl I've known there. She works there, known her for a couple years. And she says, "Hey, Sam, don't leave. I want to talk to you." And I'm like, "Okay, fine. That's cool." So I wait. Comes over 5 minutes into chit-chatting. She lays one on me. And, getting into it, I go ahead and go, "Hey, stop. Don't you have a boyfriend?" And she's all like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's cool. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, "No, wait a minute. I am a little worried about it." And she's all like, no, it's okay. She goes, and she's a gorgeous girl. Don't get me wrong. Gorgeous girl. I mean, almost a 9 out of 10. And gorgeous girl. And I'm like, "No, you know what? It's not okay." And she tries her best to convince me otherwise. She tries her best to convince me to go outside. And I'm pretty much, "No, you know what? Better luck next time, Tiger." And I go ahead and give her a fist bump. And she calls me an a-hole, storms off. I see her go talk to her friends. She's talking to her friends. They're all giving me the stink eye, and I'm kind of like, "Well, you know what? I think it's best that I probably get out of here before I get a drink thrown on me." So I step off, go home, and it didn't really bother me at the time, but, I woke up Sunday morning, I'm like, "You know what, there's a huge double standard here." And, by all means, chime in and let me know if you believe that or not. But if you're a female, you get applause for that. Hey, you know what, you held your ground. You get applauded for not being like that. If you're a male, all of a sudden you're a jerk, you're an a-hole. Your male friends are no backup because they're the first ones to make fun of you. They're like, "Something's wrong with you, blah, 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 blah." But, so anyway, resuming, if you are someone who is lucky enough to have someone come into your life, go ahead and accept you and your child and provide for you guys, I think that's something that you need to go ahead and cherish and not just throw away, especially on someone like me. Especially being raised by a stepfather, I think there's that certain level of appreciation for that kind of person. Now, coming into relationships, everyone always brings up, "Hey, you can't bring up the past. That's in their past. You can't hold it against them." Well, I'm sorry, but if you were a cheater in the past, that's something you hold against them, okay? That's something that was wrong with them, all right? It's probably something that's going to happen again. Now, when you get into a long-term relationship, the first thing you do when I'm talking to, anything that's a long-term, not personal relationship, you buy a car, you're going to write a Carfax. You want to know the history of that car. You want to know what's wrong with that car. You buy a house, you have someone inspect it. They inspect the roof. You want to know the history of the house as well. Anything that's long-term, you want to know the past about. They can't say like, "Hey, don't hold it against the house that it had a leaky roof. That's in the past." No, you don't. And humans are the same way. All right. Just like there's a Carfax, there's a thing called a Horfax. And El Paso may be small, but the big problem with El Paso may be big, but the big problem with El Paso is you're one person separated from someone who knows you. So if I know someone, they know someone I might be dating, and they know that person's past, and that'll come up, all right? And you deal with all the problems that past had. It's not like that past just erased itself and all the damage, whether emotional, physical, or whatever it was that happened in that past relationship, erases itself and starts anew with you. It doesn't. So that makes a huge difference. But, I'm on my soapbox. Those of you that are on the soapbox with me, thank you. Those of you who are not and disagree with me, by all means, let me know why not. And I appreciate it. It is Monday. Happy Monday to all of you. Hang in there. Those of you that are teachers, our week's almost over. Summer, here it is. And thank you for listening, guys. You all have a good one. Hang in there, Tiger. Better luck next time.